Alright, let's be honest. Everyone feels lazy sometimes. But what if I told you that laziness isn't always the enemy? In fact, you can actually turn it into your own secret productivity weapon. I'm going to show you how. Let's start with directed laziness, also known as productive procrastination. Here's the trick. If you're too lazy to do one thing, don't just flop onto the couch. Switch to something else that's still useful. For example, if I'm avoiding a boring report, I'll organize my desk. If studying theory feels like a drag, I'll find a video that shows the concept in action. Even if a long workout sounds impossible, I'll go for a quick walk. It's kind of like water. If the path ahead is blocked, it just finds another way forward. The key? Keep moving no matter what direction. Next up is the minimum benchmark, or what I call the lazy benchmark. This is about doing the absolute smallest version of your task that still counts as progress. If I don't feel like exercising, I'll just do 5 push-ups. Don't want to write? I'll jot down 1 sentence. Too lazy to study? I'll read a single paragraph. Setting the bar super low isn't cheating. It actually helps me get started, and most of the time, I end up doing more than I planned. Starting small erases the guilt and builds momentum. Now let's talk about working with your body's energy patterns. Laziness often pops up when my energy is low. So instead of fighting it, I plan my biggest tasks for when I'm naturally more alert, usually mid-morning. When my energy dips in the afternoon, I switch to lighter stuff, like answering emails or tidying up. Think of it like sailing. Rather than fighting the wind, I use it to move forward. Here's another cool trick. Don't want the hassle motivation. Sometimes being lazy helps me find the quickest and most efficient shortcuts. I know people who automate boring tasks just because they don't want to do them manually. Genius, right? If cooking feels like too much work, I'll learn a 5-minute healthy recipe. It's like a river always finding the shortest way to the ocean. And finally, I use laziness as an alarm. If I keep putting something off, it's usually a sign that something needs fixing. Maybe my goal isn't clear, or the process is just too complicated. Sometimes the task just doesn't fit my interests, so I'll find a way to delegate or tweak it. Think of laziness like that warning light in your car. It doesn't mean the engine's broken. It just means something needs attention. So, to wrap it up, use directed laziness to stay productive by switching tasks. Set a minimum benchmark to make starting easy. Match your work to your body's energy patterns. Let your laziness guide you toward shortcuts. And listen to it as a signal for improvement. Laziness doesn't have to hold you back. With a few tweaks, it can be your productivity superpower. Try it out and let me know how it works for you.